The time for Billy to run a mile follows a uniform distribution between 7 minutes and 10 minutes. Find the probability it takes Billy more than 8 minutes to run a particular mile. Now the key word here is uniform. So when you think about the probability distribution, we can represent it with a graph. We'll let the random variable x be the time for Billy to run a mile. And the vertical axis is going to be the corresponding probabilities. Now, since it said uniform, when we go from 7 to 10 minutes, the probability is going to be a constant function. We need to figure out this probability. And we can do that by realizing that this distribution, the constant function, creates a rectangular distribution. For any probability distribution, the area, the total area underneath the situation here is 100%. Now, since this is a rectangle, the area is these two distances multiplied together. This distance is 3, and this distance is the p-value. So that is going to allow me to figure out this constant p right here. So I'm going to take this distance, which is 3, multiply it by this distance, p, and that is going to equal 1, since the area is 1. And I can solve this for p easily by dividing both sides by 3. So I'm getting a p of 1/3. That's not the answer to the problem. That's just the constant p. We had to find it first. This is like a 2-part problem. I had to find that p first. Now I can answer the question. The question is, find the probability it takes Billy more than 8 minutes to run this mile. All right, I have the 1/3 now. I'm going to fill it in. I know it's a constant probability from 7 to 10, but I want the probability that the time is more than 8. So it's going to be this area. The probability that it's more than 8 minutes is going to be this area. And I can find this area simply by finding this distance, 10 minus 8, that's 2, and multiplying it by this distance, which I found in the first part of the problem as 1/3. So the probability that x is more than 8 is going to be this distance, 10 minus 8, times the constant probability, 1/3. That'll be 2 times 1/3, which comes out to 2/3. So the probability it takes Billy to run a mile and it takes him more than 8 minutes is 2/3.